It's a new day and a new week, and both gold and silver trying to trade moderately bearish right now at a support at 1671 and silver at 1940. Both the crucial numbers for both these metals. Now, what can be expected out of these two today? We will see with the help of candlestick charts and indicators. The next analysis on gold will be up before the US cash session. Do watch that also. Let's start the day. First, we'll look into gold, followed with silver. Do watch till the end. Do listen to it carefully. Remember, missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits. Do not commit this mistake. Do like, share, subscribe. And now these are the hourly charts. You can clearly see the resistance there at 1680, from which it is retraced. If it breaks past 1680, the next resistance is at 1690. So yes, you can stay long till there. 1684, 1690 could be the next target. If it breaks past 1680, definitely one must stay long on gold till the time it trades below 1680. Now see, it has already achieved 1668 and the support there at 1670 is strong. Let's see further, because right now if you look at this channel, higher lows are getting created and it is trying to trade in this channel. On the upside, if you extend this move here, the upside is far away, and you can clearly find out that every $10 there is a resistance 1690, 1700, and then 1710 levels will come into picture. Now if you look at the directional movement on the hourly chart, this is bearish. Stochastic is almost looking downwards, trying to enter into oversold zone. The MACD is willing to cross over for a sell-off. Right now it is in the green zone. RSI trading flat. And if you look at the 2-hour chart, now look at the 2-hour chart. See, on the 2-hour chart, this was a narrowing triangle and this is the breakout candle. This indicates that it is trying to act bearish and it may continue to do so. The next support levels at 1665 and 1660 will come into picture. Also 1665 may provide a very strong support for the day. So this is another observation. If you look at the directional movement on the 2-hour charts, this is bearish. Stochastic is looking vertically downwards, trying to enter into oversold zone. MACD is so far trading green, but it is willing to converge crossover for a sell entry, and RSI is trading comfortable. Now look at the 3-hour charts. Likewise on the 3-hour charts here, you will find flat top. Previously it was giving you higher lows, but this time it tried to break out and this has breached certainly the support there. Now the next support here is clearly at 1665. Be watchful of 1665, and then on the downside 1660. These two levels. So yes, you can go short at 1665 levels and you can go long above 1680. See, with the wild volatile moves, I will recommend you to exercise caution, and that is why I am giving you $15 as no trade zone. That is, do not trade between 1665 and 1680. Yes, you can go short at 1665. The next target is going to be 1660, and below that you can expect a further fall till towards 1655, 1650 levels. See, the bearishness is increasing. It is again trying to diverge here. The stochastic is looking downwards and probably it may take it further down till towards oversold zone. That means we can see a little drop. At the same time, the MACD is trying to trade parallel. If it converges, crosses over for a sell, we may see a further fall. RSI is trading with a bearish bias. Now look at the 4-hour charts here. On the 4-hour charts, clearly what we can see here is lower lows are getting created, and the support there at 1665 is going to be strong, and the resistance there at 1680 is strong. So between these $15, you have to exercise a strong caution, and only below 1665 you can expect a further drop till towards 1660, and below levels 1665 is going to be a crucial number for the day. Directional movement on the 4-hour charts is bearish. Stochastic is looking vertically downwards. Probably we may see a fall. The MACD is trading with very little divergence. I'll wait for it to cross over. RSI is trading flat and almost near to bottom there. Now let's have a look at the daily charts here. See, on the daily chart, 1680 provided it a strong resistance, 2 candles getting reversed from the same levels. At the same time, one must watch out for this zone at 1665 and 1660. If it breaks 1660, you can certainly expect that we may see 1650 and below levels. Be careful there. Directional movement is bearish here. The stochastic has come out of the oversold zone. The MACD is trading bearish. the stochastic is looking downwards again, trying to enter into oversold zone. Considering this, I will say 1665 to 1680 do not trade, and rather you can still take a short entry here at 1670, but remember 1665 is a very strong support, so those who are short must trade with a trailing stop loss here, and 1665 may provide a very strong support for gold. Below 1665 you can expect 1660, 1655 and 1650 as a very strong support. Rather, I will say 1647, and if it breaks below this you can certainly expect 1640 levels. So you have to trade with caution in between 1665 to 1680. Above 1680 you can certainly expect that we might see 1690 level, 1690 levels for so, because 1690 1691 is a good resistance. Then 1700, rather I will say 1698 to 70, and then beyond that we may see it hitting 1710 levels. Be cautious, trade with caution, trade with extreme caution between 1665 and 1680. This $15 you have to exercise extra caution. Yes, this is going to be a good swing zone for $15. Trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. And yes, if you want to learn this art of trading profitable, you can join my mentorship batch. The 16th batch is going to start on 3rd of October. 15 days, 90 minutes daily, and a lifetime support is what you get. So do not miss this opportunity. Be a part of mentorship batch. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Also, you can be part of my signals group, and you can be part of my Patreon page. Support my efforts there. Become a patron. $7 contribution a month hardly means anything to you, but a lot to me. Do become a patron. The link is mentioned for Telegram ID, email IDs and Patreon ID, all mentioned in the channel and video description. Now let's have a look at silver on the hourly charts. Now you can clearly find the rise, retracement, rise, retracement. The support here at 1935 is good, and then 1930. If 1930 is taken, you know this number 1920. If you recall, I have told this several times. 1920 and 1940. These two numbers are very important for silver. If it trades below 1920, you can certainly expect that we are looking forward to another round of drop till towards 1900, the next resistance, and then 1880 levels, and beyond that is also possible. Directional movement is moderately bullish on the hourly charts. The stochastic is oversold on the hourly charts. The MACD is willing to converge crossover for a sell. Right now it is in green. RSI is looking downwards, indicating bearishness. On the 2-hour charts, it has come back to the support zone, and the support there at 1934.35 is strong. Then 1930, and below that we may see 1920 as a very strong support, and if it breaks this, you can certainly expect 1900 levels. Now see how silver has behaved here. It has achieved the high again. Double top is done, and what it is trying to do here, near term double top on the 2-hour chart, it is trying to come back. So this zone at 1920 is going to be certainly a very strong support, and if it breaches this, you can expect a further round of fall till towards 1900, 1880 and below levels are certainly possible. On the upside, yes, only bullish move you can consider it is above 1960 levels. Yes, if it trades above 1960, you can stay long, and then 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000 levels can be seen. This is going to create a double top there. Directional movement moderately bullish, stochastic looking vertically downwards. The MACD is in green, trying to converge crossover for a sell. The RSI is trading comfortable there. Look at the 3-hour chart, certainly a bearish move here. The support it is trying to take from 1935 is strong. Below that you may see it hitting 1930, 1920. 1920 is the very strong support, and breaking below which you can expect it to drop for 1910, 1900 and 1880 levels. Directional movement has crossed over for a bearish move. The stochastic is again looking downwards. The MACD is trying to trade in green. It is trying to converge here, trying to cross over for a sell, and RSI is looking downwards. On the 4-hour charts, see after this resistance there at 1960, 1965, it is trying to reverse. The support here at 1935 is strong. Yes, you can go short here. 1920 is the next target, and below that you can expect in fact it to hit 1910 and 1900 levels, very strong support. Below that you may see a further fall. So if it breaks below 1900, you can see a stronger fall for 1890, 1880 levels. Directional movement not indicative of anything. Stochastic was overbought. Now it is looking downwards. The MACD was trading in green on the verge of a crossover for a sell entry here. The RSI is comfortable. So considering this for the day, I will not recommend you to buy anything till it is below 1960 for sure. Above 1960 only one can expect it to rise. Now let's have a look at the daily charts. Look at the daily charts. All candles getting a perfect resistance for last 5 days at the same levels 1965, and it is trying to reverse. So yes, if you see it breaking above 1965, this will call for a stronger bullish move. And below 1930 there is a, see 1930 on the daily chart, this is the 50 period average which is giving it a very strong support. I'll wait for it to break this, then 1920, 1910, 1900 are certainly possible. It can completely reverse this gain from the last trading session, and we can see another round of fall, and if it continues to drop, this time it may take it further down, and this is going to be a sharper fall if it breaks below 1900 levels. Then also let's have a look at the weekly chart. See, it is started in red, probably it may continue to do so, but let's have a look at the indicators first. The directional movement moderately bullish, trying to converge. Stochastic is looking down upwards on the daily charts. The MACD is trading in green and it is willing to converge crossover. The RSI is trading flat. Considering this, do not trade between 1935 and 1960. 25 points you have to trade with caution. You have to stay away from within these 25 points. Yes, below 1935 you can still expect it to get a support at 1930, very nearby but very strong. Below 1930 we can see 1920, the first strongest support, and then 1900 the next support. Below that we may see 1880 and 1840 levels, which are going to be the stronger support for silver today. On the upside, if it trades above 1960, you can buy here, but remember the nearest strongest resistance is 1965, then 1980, and beyond the 2000 levels can be seen. Take your trades accordingly, take your positions accordingly, and yes, do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.